Hey y'all! We've been watching Encanto, so we're making arepas con queso. We'll be using white cornmeal by the brand Pan. Don't trust any other brand. We'll have some salt, water, and mozzarella cheese to go inside. Y'all, this is so simple to make. In my bowl, I'm just mixing 2 cups of the cornmeal, 1 teaspoon of salt, and up to 2 cups of water. Mix it all together and then gradually add the water. I never add all the water at once. I go off of how it feels. So if it's too dry, add a little more water. If it's too wet, add a little more cornmeal. This is such a fun food to make if you have some little helpers around, because it doesn't really take a whole lot of effort to mix everything together. And it doesn't take a whole lot of time. You'll know it's done when it starts to come off the bowl like this and it can hold its shape. Now that the masa is done, I'm going to start forming the arepas. I'm going to grab a little chunk, roll it up into a ball, and just kind of flatten it out in between my palms. It's going to be just a couple of inches in diameter, but make sure they're still a little thick because we'll be cutting them open and stuffing some cheese inside. For this amount of masa, I was able to make 10 arepas. Because the cornmeal and the water are 1-to-1 ratio, it's really easy to scale this up or down. As I flatten out each arepa, I make sure that there aren't any cracks along the edges. Arepas are one of the oldest traditional foods from Colombia that date back to before they were colonized. These are most popular in Colombia, Venezuela, and Bolivia, but other countries have variations of them. My comal, or griddle, is set to medium heat, and I'm going to cook my arepas for about 5 minutes on each side. This is the beautiful color we're looking for. Just be really careful when you're flipping them because they tend to slide around really easily. These arepas just came off my comal, so I'm going to use a sharp knife to cut a hole to make a pocket. Some people cut it completely in half, but I find it's easier to shove my cheese in when it's just partially cut. Because these are still so hot, the cheese will melt, but if you need to, you can just throw it back on your comal for another minute or so. Don't be like me and burn your fingers. Just let it sit for a couple minutes before you start opening them up. And it's totally normal for some of the inside of the arepa to get stuck to your knife. Just wipe it on the side of the plate and keep going. Don't forget to subscribe to see which country's cuisine we're cooking next. I hope you enjoyed cooking with cariño.